let's talk about your experience overseas. Well, not really, just in the United States.
Oh yeah,
obviously overplaying. You know,
it's not overplaying. You sparred with the likes of Danny Garcia, Zab Judah.
Yep.
What was your biggest takeaway sparring with those legends?
Well, just that I can do it. You know what I mean? That I can compete at that level, and if I do the work, I can kind of hang with those. Yeah, I can be there too. Exactly. And I remember thinking that when I worked with Zab for the first time. I was 20. So I remember I was in Vegas. I wasn't allowed to do anything because I was yet to turn 21. But I went to go visit the Hit Factory and Zab. I just wanted to go watch and see if I could train, hit the bags and stuff. And then I brought all my stuff with me, and we were on like a Vegas trip going to all these gyms. And I remember the guys like, yo, you're fighting at welterweight, right? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, you want to work? And I'm like, and I knew what this means. And I'm like, with Zab? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, okay. And I remember I like went to the washroom, like changed, and I'm sitting there, I look in the mirror, and I was like, I'm like, okay,
this is happening.
Yeah, like we're gonna go work with Zab. Yeah. And I remember we did 4 rounds. We just worked nice and sharp, nice and light, and I felt like I pushed him enough, but he wasn't obviously going all out. But we were working on technical stuff, and it was sharp. And I remember it was like good work.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, I did it. And then afterwards, they're like, Steve, you're pretty good work, man. You want to do the camp with Zab? And I was like, for like a sparring partner? And they're like, yeah. I was like, yes.
Yeah.
So, man. And that's how I got in. I got like my audition, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I did well, obviously, and it was like a realization that I can hang with, the top dogs.
Who was he fighting? Who was he fighting that time?
For that fight, I think he was fighting Vernon Paris.
Okay.
So it was a little while back, and he won that fight. I did the first training camp with him, was for Vernon Paris, and he knocked him out in the 9th or something like that.
Wow.
He caught, yeah. And it was like, man, I had some good times with Zab. Like, Zab's like, he's a G, bro. And he's so good, and he's so sharp. Like, you wouldn't believe it. He's so fast. He's one of these guys that, like, he's quick, and to be in there and to feel it and to see it, it's like, okay, now you understand. 5-time world champ.
Yep.
Like, this guy is the real deal. So it was cool for me, man, and that really helped me develop and grow and learn and like accept the fact that I can do it.
That's awesome.